Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about something that can really have a big, huge impact on your home buying process. Interest rates.
Whether you're a first-time home buyer or a seasoned investor, or you're just curious about what's going on in the market, today's video, we're going to dive into interest rates and you're going to find out all kinds of things that you need to know. And we're going to get started on that
right now.
If this is your first time in our channel, welcome. Please remember to subscribe and tap the bell and you'll be the first to receive notifications of the changing market and updates on our videos.
Hey guys, we're Brian and Brenda Jones, the proud owners of Lone Star Home Realty. We get calls from people like you every day. So if you're moving in 3 days, 3 months, 3 years, give us a call. We'll be more than happy to help you any way we can.
All of our information is in the box below. You can call us, text us, email us, or you can even sign up for a Zoom, whatever's easiest for you. Just chat with us and we'll help you make a smooth move to San Antonio. Let's get started talking about interest rates.
So interest rates, what are they? Well, the bottom line is they're the cost of borrowing money. And if you have a high interest rate, you're going to be spending a lot of money on your monthly mortgage. So, and at a 1% difference, a rate increase in the interest rate on a $300,000 house can make hundreds of dollars of difference in your mortgage payment.
So even just a slight little increase or decrease in the interest rate is going to make a huge impact on your monthly payment on your mortgage. That's why everybody is keeping a close eye on the interest rates. How is it fluctuating, and finding out the best time to lock in that rate.
So the current interest rates are currently, as we're recording this, just over 7%.
And they've gone up, they've gone down.
This year it hasn't changed a great deal. I think we started the year off with around 8%. It's come down some. It also went down in the 6s a few months ago, but now it's back up into the 7s.
But I can almost guarantee you we're never going to see the 2s again like we've seen in the past. So everybody that's like holding their breath and waiting for the 2s to come back, y'all missed that market. Sorry.
You'll need some oxygen because you're gonna be holding your breath for a while.
So how does it impact when the interest rate goes up? How does that impact our market though?
Well, it changes it dramatically, because right now we have a lot of homes for sale, and there's very few buyers out there. And the buyers that are out there are hesitant to make a buy decision. And so
even the sellers, though, a lot of sellers are hesitant too, because they did get locked in at the 2%, 3% in the past, and they hate to give that up. So the interest rate will definitely impact the market on both sides, the buyers and the sellers. But it does cause it to be much more of a seller's market when the interest rates are higher.
So when you had the 2% interest rates, the market was going crazy.
I mean, it was insane.
Write contracts.
It was crazy when it was that low. It truly was a buyer's dream, because you have to remember, when the interest rates are low, you get more house. You can afford a much more high dollar house or home than when it's high, because you're paying more on top of it. So that really does cut your budget on the type of home and the size of home that you're looking for. That interest rate will definitely impact what you can buy.
And that's why low interest rates are a buyer's dream. It also, obviously, it helps sellers too, but the lower interest rates is going to help move the market.
But it also changes the way that people look at it, because it's really a trade-off. Because when the interest rates are low, then there's a lot more competition and you end up paying more for the home than you really wanted to because of the competition. But when the interest rates are higher, you have a lot less competition on finding the home that you want. So, and it's a much more negotiable price point, I guess is the word I'm looking for. It's much easier to negotiate when the interest rates are higher, because there's less competition. So it's really a trade-off. You have to decide which one is best for you. And we'll talk about it in a minute, but you can always refinance when the interest rates drop. But we'll hit that a little further down.
Currently we have a bunch of listings right now, and the average days on market is killing us right now, because we had pretty good reputation of 30 to 40 days, and now we're well over that.
Yeah.
For most of our listings. So what happens when you're a buyer and you're in a changing rate environment? Let's talk about some of the tips that you can get to for being in that kind of a market.
Absolutely. First one is definitely to get pre-approved early.
You have to.
Yes, we always ask our buyers to please discuss it with the lender. If you don't have a preferred lender or someone that you trust, let us know. We can definitely refer you to a couple around here that we really trust. But they won't lock you in, wrong term. They will get you pre-approved, so we know exactly what your budget is based on the amount of the interest rates, and kind of give you a range of what you are approved in your budget.
So if you go to the grocery store, guys, and you've got $200 in your pocket, and you load up the grocery cart with anything and everything you could possibly want, and you roll up to the checkout, you're going to get $200. That's it. It's the same thing with getting pre-approved. What's the point of going shopping if you don't know what you can buy?
That's very true. So another tip is to consider an adjustable rate mortgage. These were really, really hot topic years and years ago. Then when the interest rates dropped so much, they kind of went away. Now they're back. So what that is you go in and it starts at a lower interest rate, and then as the time goes by, it bumps up to a higher interest rate. Again, you can always get it refinanced later and get it back into a fixed rate once the market comes back down.
Our recommendation would be don't do an adjustable rate mortgage.
It can bite you in the butt.
It can bite you in the butt big time, because if you get one of those and you're looking like, okay, well, it's 2% less than what the conventional mortgage is right now, guys, when it goes up,
it's gonna bite.
You're stuck.
Yeah.
And
but it's still a good option if you know that you're going to refinance it. You just have to be aware that it's a tool to get you in a home. It's not the best tool, but it can make buying a home easier for you.
It is an option. So another one is shop around for the best deals. There's a lot of mortgage brokers out there, guys, and there's lots of banks and credit unions and everything else.
Yep.
And so if you're not,
they're all different. If
you're not using the builder's lender, if you're going for a new build, a builder's lender is probably going to get you the best deal possible.
Yeah.
But mortgage brokers, they use different lenders. So the investors, the shopping around is very important. It might,
and there's different fees and everything else that
they
charge on there. So you have to just be very careful and very clear about what your lender is charging you, because it can add up in the end as well.
And the best advice we can give you here is choose a local lender.
Yes.
Because if you're going with a national lender that advertises all the time on TV, or you're going with a national lender that is just everywhere in print, media, everywhere, social media, you're probably not going to get the best deal. And the reason for that is they got to pay for that advertising. So go with a local mortgage broker and they'll get you the best deal.
Well, and also having a local lender, they're easier to contact. You can actually pick up the phone and talk to them and kind of walk you through the process versus talking to this person and that person and that person the next time you call. So it's a whole lot easier when you have someone that's local, that understands the market and understands the product that you're purchasing.
So guys, I'm going to use the analogy with the grocery store again. If the first grocery store you come to has got $4 gallon of milk, and the next one has $3.50 gallon of milk, are you going to buy the $4, or are you going to go for the 3.5? So obviously the gallon of milk's going to last longer than an interest rate. Maybe.
No, gallon of milk's going to be gone. Also, you want to negotiate with the sellers. When the interest rates are higher and you have the less competition, like we talked about a while ago, it's another negotiation that you can have and ask them to help contribute. A lot of them will help buy you a 2-1 buy down, which will help you kind of lower that initial interest rate and help you pay for that. So
a 2-1 buy down is the first year, it's 2 percentage points lower than the going rate. The second year, it's 1% lower than the going rate. And the third year, it's the going rate. But hopefully by then, you'll be able to refinance to a lower rate anyway.
But that costs money to do that,
Yes.
to purchase that.
And on top of that, the seller has to be has to pay for it.
Pay for it. You can't
legally
pay for it. So, but that's something to negotiate and ask for. And trust me, in the market that we're in now, there's a lot of negotiations, and that's definitely one that is hot out here in the market.
So just to give you an idea of interest rates and where they've been over the decades, right now it's 7%, 7.25%. That's actually just a little bit below the 30-year average. The 30-year average is actually closer to 8%.
And all y'all that have started looking at houses at 2% are like going, what?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
The thing to think about when I'm telling you that is, it's the average is 8%, but remember the average when it was
18%.
18%.
And the houses were a lot less.
The houses cost a lot less.
But so was the income. I mean, your income wasn't as high either. So everything is relative.
That's true. That's true.
You know, yes, the houses were less, but so was everybody's salaries. So, and the cost of everything else was less too. So everything changes over time.
So whether you're buying or selling, interest rates can a lot of times are a deal breaker.
Yep.
And so you have to know what you're doing, and best way to do that is to talk to your realtor and find a mortgage broker who can help you with that.
And they can really talk to you. Going back to the local lenders,
Yeah.
Our lender that we absolutely love, like I said, we have several of them, but they will actually sit down and talk with you and go over all of the, if you're looking at a house and you're like, okay, well, this house is X amount of dollars, they can sit down and discuss with you what it is and all the different loan products and all the different options that you have as a buyer have in purchasing that home. So local lenders, an awesome, knowledgeable realtor like us will definitely be good. So comment below and let us know, are you one of the ones that are locked in at 2%? And how do you feel about moving and having to face a higher interest rate? And if there's any questions that you have concerning the interest rates or how that's going to impact you, please comment below, let us know. And don't forget to subscribe and tap the bell. And we will be happy to help you on your new home buying journey or your selling journey. Thanks
for watching. We're glad you made it to the end, and we'll catch you on the next one, and happy home buying.
See you later.
Bye-bye.